So y'all, I'm about to go in the gym, and right before I was about to go in, somebody had a nice ass topic. So I'm gonna put my little spin on it real quick. I don't have much time, so I really need to get in the gym like ASAP so I can get this shit over with. Because the longer you sit, the longer it's gonna be harder. But can it be restored after somebody cheats? I want to say yes with my heart, and I'm sure there's people out here who have made it. You know what I mean? I guess it all depends on the situation. To me, listen closely. Now, my opinion, like I say, is there people out here who has done it? I don't know. Maybe. You know what I mean? But until they are dead, it's not official. So that's any relationship. Until death do you part, anybody could break up. I mean, that's just the way it is. The question everybody should be asking themselves is, do you want it to go back to normal? I think that's where the deception comes in. I feel like if somebody falls out, you know what I mean? I feel like they should try to make the relationship better than what it was instead of trying to make it what it was before. Because perhaps what it was before might have caused somebody to feel like cheating or some shit like that. But they say once trust is broken, the relationship is broken. So I guess it depends on who the person is that got cheated on and who the cheater is. Because more of who the cheater is, because the person who got cheated on usually can forgive because they don't want to accept the fact that the person cheated. They just want everything to go back the way it was. It's like somebody died. You didn't expect them to die. It hit you out the blue. Like, damn, that person just died. Just like John Madden. Shout out John Madden, the fucking football GOAT. Feel like John Madden is like a family member. I done been watching him since I was a 7-year-old boy. Shout out to John Madden, who just died, by the way. You know what I mean? Shout out to the GOAT, the god of football. And that's no debate. But yeah, like the person who got cheated on, I feel like it depends. More than likely they can overlook it. But it's the cheater. The problem is the cheater. The cheater has to know. Here's the real truth about it, because y'all, a lot of y'all are saying it can go back to normal. A lot of y'all are going to hope that it can go back to normal and all these other things. But the problem is this: the cheater has to know what it's like to lose you. The only way other than that, the only other way is if both people cheated. If both people cheated and then they like, damn, we almost lost each other. Then maybe, because they both even. Like, okay, she cheated and I cheated. Then you could forgive a motherfucker. But if one person cheated and you're the one that got cheated on, you might be cool for a while, but that shit gonna sink in at some point. You'd be like, man, they cheated on me, man. I could be messing with this girl. She cheated on me. You know what? I'm about to cheat. Fuck it. She cheated on me. Now I got a cheat pass, right? You know what I'm saying? Or a woman's gonna think that way. He cheated on me. I've been kind of thinking about new dick anyway. Fuck it. I'm gonna fuck somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or everything they do just bothers you. Shit you used to overlook just bothers you now. Anything they do. But to go back to what y'all was saying, it's possible. Anything in life is possible, right? But it's all about that cheater. It's all about the person who cheated more than the person who got cheated on. Of course, the person who got cheated on, do they feel like they need revenge? Are they scorned by it? Can they really trust you and overlook it? Shit like that. Some people can, some people can't. Some people can put it in the back of their mind. And like, I want to be with the person more than the trust issue, so I'm not going to worry about it too much or something like that. Or maybe they feel like it was their fault. Who knows? I don't know. Everybody's different. But honestly, it goes back to that cheater. The person who cheated, do they really want to be with you? Do they really not ever want to cheat on you again? The answer to that is probably no. To be honest with y'all, I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. People cheat because they want to, man. It ain't no accident. Oh my God, it happened and I'm so sorry, it was a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's just not, man. It's not a fucking mistake, dog. I don't want to sound graphic, but if I was able to, well, I ain't gonna go that graphic. If I was able to kill somebody, right? How can I justify I'll never do that again? I was capable of doing it before. Let's just say I killed somebody for no reason. God forbid. I was capable of doing that, dog. What makes you think I won't be capable of doing it again? So my thing is this. It could, as far as the person who got cheated on, as long as they aren't fucked up, like, you know, completely not trusting the person, but it's always gonna be there, dog. Like, that's like somebody stealing, that's like somebody, my friend fucked my girlfriend. I'm always going to think about that in the back of my mind. You can say what you want about, you can overlook it and all that. Even the people with the biggest hearts in this world are in the back of your mind, you know they cheated. Or in the back of my mind, I even forgive, when I had a girlfriend, I knew a lot of motherfuckers that are so-called friends that try to fuck. You know, I didn't get mad at them. I still cool with them. I just don't fuck with them in that type of way no more. Like, I already know what you tried to do, dog. You ain't got to hide it. I know what you about, but it's cool though, because I'm not going to hate you over it. I'm just not going to fuck with you in that way. And you know what I'm saying? And that's how it usually goes with the relationship thing. You know, you deep down inside, you know you can't really fuck with them like that. You want to, but you know you really can't. You know, see, like the thing is with the person who got cheated on, they're always going to feel in the back of their mind like, you thought somebody was better than me. Or, are you cheating again? The only way I see it, the only way I really see that it could work is if both people cheated. Like, say somebody got caught cheating, you know what I mean? And the person's like, man, I fucked up. I shouldn't have done it. And the other person's like, well, I cheated on you too. So, you know, let's just patch this shit up. It could work then because both people have done each other wrong, right? That's the only way. There is no other way. There is no other way. Because if you got only one person cheating, that person who got cheated on is going to feel some type of way. And the cheater did not lose. There's no repercussions. There's no consequence. But if I cheat on, let's say I got a girlfriend, I cheat on her. And then she cheats with another guy, and I know how that feels. Like, man, I don't like that. I don't like how she fucking another guy like I was fucking another girl. Man, fuck that. I don't want to lose her. She don't want to lose me. We ain't doing this shit no more. But if you are the one that got cheated on, you just sitting back crying, waiting for the motherfucker. And then here they come back. Oh, no, it's not going to work. Because they don't know what it's like to lose you. They have to feel what you felt. That's the only way. A cheater has to feel what you felt. There is no other way. And even then, it's an uphill battle. But again, if y'all both have done each other wrong, it kind of helps smooth the shit because y'all, you can't really hold that against them. If I cheated on her, I can't really hold it against her for cheating on me because I already done it. So it's like, let's just patch this shit up and start over, a clean slate. But if I cheated on a woman and she stayed at home waiting on me, people can say what they want about I'm sorry and all this and all that. Human nature, nah, they gonna do it again. There was no lesson learned, man. That's like your kid doing something wrong and you don't teach them some type of lesson for it. Y'all know how that goes. What's the kid gonna do? They gonna keep doing this shit, right? Or even worse. But a lot of times when a person cheats, that there's lack of respect there for the relationship and for you. Because why wouldn't I just break up with you? Even though some people try to be smooth with that shit. Let's take a break, you know, AKA let me go fuck some people. Even though people try to be smooth like that, at least they have some type of respect, trying to break it up, causing purposely causing arguments and shit. But somebody who cheats on you, they just completely went behind your back. They didn't respect you. It is what it is. I just seen a guy on the fucking post that made me make this video say that it can go back to normal if the guy cheated, but not the woman. I told him, you full of shit, bro. You know, this gender shit gotta stop. You know what I mean? It's gotta stop. It don't matter if the woman or the man cheated. It's the same fucking thing, really, at the end of the day. Even though a man could cheat with a woman and only want a nut, and usually a woman actually kind of likes the guy, it don't matter. In my opinion, it don't matter. It's still the same thing when you really break it down. Can it go back to normal? No. Can you make a relationship better? It's possible. But can it go back to the way it was? No. If I break this window and try to fix it again, either only two things can happen. If I break this window, right? I could try to fix it and patch it up, you know what I mean? Or I can get a whole new window. Same concept, the window, same relationship concept, but it has to be new. It has to be, people have to look at why it failed or why the person cheated or this or that. Really, there's no excuse for it, but that's the only way. It'll never be the same. If you break a fucking mirror, it's not going to be the same. Ever. It's not going to be the same. I don't think you should want it to be the same. So if you're going to still remain with somebody who cheated, y'all need to try to make the whole relationship, you got to go back to the ground and do the groundwork and try to make the relationship better than what it used to be. If you go back to what it used to be, then you're going to get the same results. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth, man. But all in all, y'all, man, the cheater they got to know what it's like to feel like you felt. They got to know. There is no other way. There is no. So if I stay with a woman who cheats on me, you got to let me go out and fuck some people. Period. Or matter of fact, I might take you back, but let me go, let me separate from you for a while and see if you're what I really want. Let me go out and meet other people to see if I really want you or not. You owe me that. If somebody cheats on you, they owe you that. And you owe that to yourself. Why would you how do you even know you want the cheater anymore? A lot of times when somebody cheats on you, you take them back, you don't even want them no more. That always happened to me. When a woman cheated on me, the big heart, I end up taking the girls back, and I don't even want them no more. I mean, I still want them, but I don't, because I can't get past the fact of what you did. You know what I mean? So basically, to explain it like this, I'm almost positive I can go to any ex right now and say, all right, I want to work shit out with you. But the problem is this. Once so many bridges are burned, I can't give you my all anymore. So it's not fair to them, and it's not fair to me. That's usually how it is when somebody cheats and y'all try to get back together. There's always going to be something there that's going to question what they're doing, and then it's easier to get aggravated over shit they do, any little thing they do, and all this other shit. Anytime you see them talking to somebody, you think they might be cheating and shit. It's just almost difficult. Plus, you look at them differently. You could say you don't, but you do. You do. And most importantly, they really look at you differently. That's why they decided to cheat in the first place. If they thought you was some special person, you know what I mean, they never would have done that. Even men. So a lot of y'all women get lied to by men and say, oh, it was just a nut. They're just a hoes. I love you. That's bullshit. If he really loved you, he wouldn't risk losing you. Because he don't know what you're going to do. Think about it. A cheater really don't know what you're going to do. That's why they hide it. So subconsciously, a cheater is worried about losing you. That's why they hide it from you. They know there's a risk of losing you, and since they know there's a risk of losing you, they was willing to take that risk. Yeah, the thought really never leaves. You could still love them and shit like that, but it's not authentic no more. It's kind of like you're forcing yourself. That's why I say the only real way that is possible, the only real way that I could really love a woman that cheated on me the same or even better is if I know I was doing the same shit to her. Like, man, I'm glad, man, I was fucking up too. You know what I mean? So, hey, she's willing to forgive me. I'm willing to forgive her. That's different. But it's rarely that way. It's usually one person cheating on the motherfucker. It's rarely two people cheating. Plus, you got to deal with the fact that once people start sleeping with other people, different energy, different spirits. Now you got to deal with this pet cemetery motherfucker. Not even the same person anymore. But all in all, why did the person want somebody else? That's the key. Why did they even desire somebody else? There's an issue there. forcing yourself and mentally driving yourself crazy. Nothing they do or say at that point even matters. Trust is gone, for sure. And even though I have the ability to still trust somebody to a certain extent after they do something like that, I still won't trust them the same. Like, I'll still trust them when it comes to certain shit, but not the same, and that's not good. You should be able to trust the person you're dealing with 100%. Because now I gotta worry about, well, if I have a kid by her, is it mine? All these other things. Will she leave again? It's too much, man. And once somebody, like I said, if somebody was really fucking with you, they would just say, you know what, I want to go, I don't want to be with you no more. They not gonna go behind your back. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna at least, respect is everything. So they're going to at least have the respect. I care about the person. I respect and care about this person enough to tell them, you know, I don't want to be with you no more. That's not what cheaters do, though. They go they do that shit behind your back, and it's not the first time. I guarantee you, it's not the first time they cheated. That's the even worse part. This is not the first time. It's just the first time they got caught. So now you got to question, how many other motherfuckers was they fucking with? That you ever know that you look back and reflect like, man, I always thought something suspicious about that or that. Something paused in my spirit when I seen old dude there. Like, it's like God be telling you your intuition. Now you go back, you reflect, and you start seeing more and more shit. Like, man, now that I think about it, you know what? That makes a lot of sense, man. Oh, hell, now she was playing me then too. You know what I mean? It's just a problem, man. It's just a problem, man. And you won't look on, you could say, you're not going to look at them the same. You'll still care about them and shit, but ultimately, once everything starts to settle in, reality starts to settle in. Like, damn, she really fucked somebody else. I don't know what the fuck she was doing with that dude. I don't even want to kiss her now. And it just makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? For real. Especially as a man, it makes you feel like a bitch. As a woman, it probably makes you feel like a fucking doormat or something. I don't know. But as a man, you take a woman back after she didn't mess with another guy, makes you feel like a bitch. And what's even worse about the cheaters is, this is why I say it all depends on the cheaters, but we already know what time it is. This dude stayed with me after I did fuck this one and this one. It's free game now. And that's what a man's going to think. I was worried about hiding this shit behind my girl back, but she didn't leave when I fucked somebody else. Well, I'm just going to fuck whoever now. That's why, another reason why it rarely works. Because all you're doing is giving the cheater a pass. The cheater has to know what it's like to lose you. They have to know what it's like for you to be with somebody else. You had to feel it. You had to witness them fucking another person, all this shit. They have to feel that shit. If they don't, there's no lesson learned. There was no consequence. So what is going to stop them from cheating again? You didn't give them no consequence by leaving. You stayed. You rewarded them for cheating. So you think they're not going to do it again? They're going to do it again, dog. I promise you. I've given every woman who's cheating on me a second chance. And guess what happened? They did it again. And not only that, I really felt like a bitch about it. So in the end, I ultimately left them. I didn't cheat on them. I ultimately left them alone. So it was a waste of fucking time. As much as you wanted to work with the motherfucker, it don't matter. And I'm not even mad about it, because I feel like everything happened for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And some people need to understand that part too. Like, relationships have expires dates. You know what I mean? The right one will be that till death do you part, right? But when shit happens like this in life, man, it's time that person's not supposed to be in your life no more. You know what I mean? They cheated on you. It's time. It's gone. They not supposed to be there no more. And people need to realize that and say, well, there must be something better for me. You know what I mean? This is why they did this. There has to be something better. It would be like a job firing you and shit, and then you don't understand why. You like, man, I don't want to leave the job and this and that, and then life gives you something better. God closed the door. Or maybe they closed the door, but God got something better for you since they closed the door on you and played you or whatever. As a woman, I'm pretty sure you probably don't even want to sleep with the motherfucker. Because it's even hard for a man to want to fuck a woman after you know she didn't fuck somebody else. So I know as a woman it's got to be hard. Because women need that emotional, whatever the fuck it is. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're a woman watching. You need some type of something. Well, most women, let's say about 95%, they need something that makes them want to sleep with a man. But he cheated? It's going to be awful hard for a woman to overlook that emotionally. Because sex with women is an emotional thing too. It's not just physical. So if it's hard for a man to block out his mind, man, she fucked some other guy, I'm going to still bang though. I know it's got to be hard for a woman. And every time they do something that piss you off, you're going to think about that shit. See, before it happened, they piss you off, you care about them, so you can kind of overlook it. But now, oh no, you didn't suck the fuck, dude. Everything you do is going to piss me off even more. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do. It's always going, when I get mad at you, I'm going to reflect back to what the fuck you did. And same thing with a woman. So it's awful hard. Can people do it? Yeah, they can. I don't know how the fuck they do it. Because I've tried every last time I've been cheated on. It might have lasted maybe a year or 6 months after, but it always ended. At some point, it wasn't right. It wasn't right, man. And like I said, I could probably go back to them people right now and say, hey, I think I want to fuck with you, right? And they probably would. But the problem is the bridges. I can't give them I can't love them like I used to because I don't feel like they love me like I used to think they loved me, if that makes sense. I can't love them like I used to because I no longer think they love me like I used to think they loved me because of what happened. And that's usually what happens when the cheating comes into play. So you got the cheater who cheats because they don't think they love you like they used to. And then you got the person who got cheated on who thinks that the cheater don't love them like they used to. If they really thought they loved you and all this and all that, there's no way they out cheating. And if they are, they still risking losing you. So what does that really say? If you really feel like, man, I got the best woman in the world, or man, you're not going to risk that. Would you risk if you had a job paying you millions of dollars a year? Would you risk losing it? I mean, some people are dumb. You look at the basketball players, but a person who appreciates that job, they're not gonna risk that. I appreciate my job. I'm not smoking weed and shit. I know drivers who do. They're idiots. They drinking and driving and shit, risking their fucking career. I'm not gonna do that because I appreciate that. So if I appreciate a woman, I'm not gonna risk fucking another woman who I know probably don't even care about me for a woman I know that it don't make sense. There's no excuse for the cheating, dog. And more than likely, it's not going to go back to normal. You know what I mean? Because relationships are already hard enough. Now you throw that shit in there? Let's be honest about it. Relationships are already hard enough, especially after the Cinderella shit. That's why I say take your time so that Cinderella shit can last a long fucking time. Because if not, once that shit over, that's when motherfuckers... Only the strong survive then. So imagine how hard relationships are already before cheating. And then throw the cheating part in there. Cheating is basically another person involved in the relationship. Almost anything else can be overlooked. But that cheating shit, man, I don't know. Because now it's a whole nother woman or man involved in a relationship that should have only been with a woman and a man. Now you got somebody else in this motherfucker too. Yeah, man, I don't think so, bro. I mean, but hey, you know, in your feelings, you're going to tell yourself it can go back to normal. It can work. I'm telling y'all right now, you can book it right now. Every last woman that's cheated on me, I've given a chance again. It don't work. Either they cheat again, they never probably stop cheating, or I get to the point that, man, I don't know, I'm not really happy. I feel like a bitch. I'm not really happy. I don't trust the person. You still care about the person, but deep down inside, you know, I'm not supposed to be here anymore, man. God removed this person, and now I'm fighting the hand of God. And guess what? God always gets his way. If God don't want you with the cheater, I'm telling y'all right now, it's not gonna work. God's gonna look out for you. It's not gonna work. You can fight the hand of God all you want, but God gets his way. I don't want you with this woman who cheated on you. So I'm gonna keep busting your fucking shit until you get it. It is what it is, people. It's not your fault. They did it. It's time for you to move. There's no trying to fix this shit, man. Why did they risk losing you in the first place? If I have a baby, I'm not going to risk, you know what? I could hang this baby out the window and drop it. That's the risk. But you know what? I'm just going to risk it anyway. Put the baby out the window. Come on, man. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Why? Because I don't want to risk dropping the baby. So if I got a woman I care about and shit, I'm not going to risk losing her. Come on now. That's what a man does or a woman does when they say, you know what? I'm going to cheat. If anything, if I'm not happy, I'm just going to leave the woman. And that's out of respect for that woman. So even if people do get back together when somebody cheated, there's a lack of respect there. Or there would have never been cheating. It would have been separation. Even if they use a lie, I need space. At least the motherfucker separated, you know what I'm saying? But it's still the same thing. Because what they do with that I need space shit is they go out and have their fun, and then they want to come back, after hot boy and hot girl summer. It's still the same thing, really. If you really think about it. Temptation ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. That's why it's important to fuck with a person that appreciates you, man. Because everybody gets temptation. Everybody. There's no way around that. In a position, or yeah, you don't. Only person I could think of that seemed like that somebody cheated and it went back to normal is Kobe Bryant. Now that I think about it, but who knows behind closed doors what really, or maybe that's a whole publicity stuff. How do we even know that's really true? When you deal with celebrities, sometimes you don't know what's true when these stories are put out. But supposedly the girls still love Kobe and shit. I still feel like the cheater has to feel like they have to know what it's like for you to lose, or for them to lose you. Maybe Kobe girl started dating other men and Kobe seen that shit like, oh shit, man. Yeah, I fucked up, man. I can't do this no more. They got to know what it's like they got to know what it's like to see you with somebody else. There is no other way. There is no other way other than if y'all both was cheating. There is no other way. The cheater has to know what it's like. The cheater has to know why they shouldn't cheat. There has to be some type of something. If not, it's like a kid. It's like a kid. If the kid don't get taught anything, they're going to keep doing the shit, man. So that's all I got to say about it. I mean, y'all could risk it all you want. But all I know is every time it's happened to me, in the end, it never works. And to this day, if I asked them, I'm sure they probably would. But again, the bridges that have been burned prohibits me from actually loving them like I used to, because I no longer believe that they love me like I used to think they loved me. Once they let another man deal with them. So I don't know. Choices on y'all. You know what I mean? I'll just tell y'all my opinion on it. With that being said, man, everybody stay up. Much love to everybody. And shit, enjoy your night, man. I'm out.